Slap some bacon on a biscuit and let's go. We're burning daylight.
It's the world of strange. A world gone wacky.
Out here, due process is a bullet.
And some of the scariest people on the planet.
I think you're bluffing. Be afraid. You know, you look mighty pretty when you get mad.
It's your odd news on KCHW.
Just sit back and enjoy the show.
All right. Up first, it's your news attack. First part real, second part is kind of made up.
Yeah.
Okay.
A joke, story, I don't know.
Okay, and
we
since
just make it up.
And since it's Friday, my jokes will be slightly better than the rest of the week, but not really.
Oh. You mean just a little more cornier, so we go wah, 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 wah.
All right, first up, ashes of the great scientist Stephen Hawking will be interred next to the grave of Sir Isaac Newton.
I heard that. That's cool.
Two geniuses together forever. Unfortunately, my ashes will probably be interred next to Shrek.
No.
San Francisco just became the largest U.S. city to ban fur.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can't wear real fur anymore.
That's right. Also, this is going to be a problem. They're also banning men who refuse to wax their backs.
Because that's fur. Wow.
According to a recent study, there's so much cocaine in circulation that there are pretty good odds that your hands have traces of the drug right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of crazy.
I guess the powder's everywhere or something.
Huh.
Researchers believe that the study helps explain the rising rate of addiction among professional palm readers.
Ha, ha, ha.
Wah, wah, wah. That's one thing we don't have in Chile.
No.
We need a palm reader.
We do.
St. George, Utah has been named the country's fastest growing metro area.
Oh, St. George. And it's a desert, too.
Really?
But it's pretty.
Wow.
It's right there by Snow Canyon. I know where it's at because we like to go rock climbing and hiking in Snow Canyon. And that's right there off to the side of St. George.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. The fastest shrinking metro area is Washington, D.C., thanks to all the people leaving the White House. And that, my friends, is the joke of the day, and it's on all of us.
You're fired! You're fired!
7-year-old girl in Oregon found a 65 million year old fossil.
Oh, sweet.
But she still only got a B in show and tell.
Aww.
Yeah. Scientists report that the world's biggest floating pile of plastic garbage is now twice the size of Texas.
That is wrong.
We were just talking about that.
Yep.
But in truth, it's only half the size of a Texan's ego.
Or Trump's.
Ow, Gene.
Sorry.
Ow.
He's our president. I should be nicer.
Yes, you should.
Okay.
Nearly 500,000 smoke detectors are being recalled for failure to work properly.
Oh, yikes.
At least one of them should have warned Mark Zuckerberg that he had a huge grease fire at Facebook.
Hey, maybe that's what happened to the building that had all the,
Data?
No.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You did the story earlier.
Okay.
About the fire extinguisher plant.
Oh.
Their fire detector didn't work.
I think it's because Facebook's on the trouble for giving away personal information to an illegal company and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
An astronaut now at the International Space Station says he has a fear of heights.
Oh. How's that working for him? The ground is so far away?
Obviously, he also had the world's worst high school guidance counselor.
You're afraid of heights? How about being an astronaut?
That'll get you over it.
Yeah.
The man who was TV's original Bozo the Clown has passed away at 89.
Aw.
After he retired, other actors did play the role of Bozo the Clown.
Okay.
In lieu of flowers, the family asked that all donations be sent to your favorite charity hidden in a cream pie. I told you the jokes would be better today.
Uh-huh. Clowns are just freaky to me. Thanks to Pennywise. I've always been scared of clowns ever since I saw.
If I knew where you lived, I'd dress as a clown and peek in your window. Probably get shot, though.
Yes, you probably would.
Yep, and that's where we move to Wacky But True with Gene Jones.
Uh-huh. Now, if I didn't shoot Scott, this might be something else I would do. Maybe a high-speed run away from somewhere.
Uh-huh.
But Indiana State Police pulled over a 707 horsepower Dodge Challenger Hellcat for going more than twice the speed limit on a toll road Tuesday. It was clocked at going 160 miles per hour. The driver told the officer, "I was just trying to get to Maryland."
Hey, shake and bake, Cal. Woo! Shake and bake!
My question is, if it's illegal to go that fast, why in the world do they make a car that can go that fast?
Right.
I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
Right.
What's the point?
We need an Autobahn.
Yeah.
I forgot. That's Montana. All right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shake and bake, Gene. Shake and bake.
Authorities in Florida responded to an auto repair shop where workers discovered the cause of a woman's car trouble: a possum under the hood. Why didn't she just eat it? It's Florida. I mean, they eat them there. The woman had brought in her car after spotting an animal's tail moving through the front grille of the vehicle. Yeah.
Wow. You know, this is really just a sign of human encroachment.
Some religious officials are referring to this as the opening signs of the impending apocalypse.
Yeah, like on the movie Zoo, or the TV show Zoo. Yeah. I like it, where animals take over the world.
Possum put a bomb under the hood of my car.
Or just left a surprise.
All right.
Yeah.
Next story, I think it has my next ex-wife.
Oh, yeah, probably. Forgetting your wedding anniversary almost always ends in disaster, but for one couple, the husband found himself in a world of doo-doo. Literally. According to Pasco County, Florida officials, 35-year-old Carol Lynn Stone became enraged after her husband forgot their wedding anniversary. During an argument, Stone smacked her husband on the face, head, and neck, and chest, causing several scratches. At one point during the altercations, she pushed her husband to the ground and threw feces on him.
What, was she just carrying around in her pocket?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. It's like, okay, were they in the... If it's in the yard... Hopefully she wasn't like grabbing her own. Maybe it was dog feces she was picking up and throwing at him. I don't know, but it's, feces.
You know, and that's not the first time something's came out of Pasco County, Florida.
I know. She threw poop at him.
Stay away from Pasco County, Florida.
We're all gonna die!
Exactly.
And weren't we talking about competency tests for, drivers?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, here's one. I hope she didn't get her license. A teenage driver in Buffalo, Minnesota, trying to get her license, crashed into the examination building.
Oh, sweet.
Authorities say the 17-year-old girl inadvertently put the Chevy Equinox into drive instead of reverse at the start of the test. She was barely starting. When the girl stepped on the accelerator, the car lurched forward, jumped the curb, and plowed right through the front door of the building.
Oh.
The girl was not hurt, but her car had significant damage. No one inside the office was hurt either, but the crash damaged the building's brick wall and glass windows.
What a dumb thing to do. I bet you wouldn't have done anything like this if Mom and Dad were here.
Yeah.
You know, that's actually probably the fault of the parents for not giving them some warm-up lessons before they threw them in a car.
You think? Or did she take driver's ed and who passed her? I mean, you think about it, it's like, wow, that's scary.
That's crazy.
And
Who does stuff like that?
I know.
And what's wrong with the test guy?
It might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
All right.
I'd just be like, okay, you failed. You failed miserably. Get out of the car.
Come back when you're 30.
Exactly. All right, a Fly Jamaica Airways crew member is accused of attempting to smuggle nearly 9 pounds of cocaine. You were just talking about cocaine, right? Mm-hmm. Through the John...
Don't make it sound like that. Okay, keep going, sorry.
Well, he was going through the JFK International Airport in New York. Federal officials said that during a security search late last week, Hugh Hall, a Jamaican citizen, was found to have 4 packages filled with white powder strapped to his legs and hidden underneath his pants. There must have been some baggy pants. Just saying. So authorities confirmed that the substance was cocaine, and it was worth about $160,000.
Wow. Yeah. It's crazy.
I'm not wearing any pants. Film at 11.
Jamaica me crazy.
I'm numb all over. Keep going.
A college student in Michigan was videoed during a crazy stunt that's been shared thousands of times on the internet. Except this stunt didn't harm anybody, which is cool, and it didn't damage any property, which is even more cool, and it's not going to get him kicked out of school, which is the best part of this.
Nice.
22-year-old Andrew filled a pothole with Lucky Charms and milk, and he ate the cereal. Why? Well, he said, I don't really know. I just remember texting my roommate, and I was like, I just got a really great idea. And he was like, oh no, what is it? And then I told him, and then we both had a laugh about it, and then we went and did it that night.
Wow.
Can you imagine that conversation? And he was like, and I was like, yeah.
Wow. Wow. My brain hurts now.
They're always after me, Lucky Charms. What? Why's everyone always laugh when I say that? They are after me, Lucky Charms. What?
It's a television commercial.
Okay, so police in California went to a house on a tip that a suspect that they were looking for was living there. The homeowner told police the man wasn't there, but gave them permission to search the house anyways. After a short search, police found their suspect hiding in the refrigerator with the door shut.
Oops.
So the light was out on him. He's not afraid of the dark, apparently.
That's funny you didn't suffocate.
I know, right?
Wow.
Can I put my clothes back on? My nipples are getting cold.
Why'd he get naked to get in the fridge, though?
I don't know either.
All right.
But, maybe it was the cocaine he had on his hands.
Alrighty then.
All right. In Belgium, witnesses watched a man who was obviously drunk stop his car, crawl out on his hands and knees and into a field, and began eating grass and grunting like a pig. Because everybody does that when they're drunk, right?
In Belgium.
I know. Why didn't you just go eat some waffles?
Wow.
In court, the guy told the judge, I like eating grass, especially when I'm drunk. It tastes like spinach.
Wow.
Well, looks like the cows have come home to roost.
Yeah. Last but not least, we get to go to England for our last story. In England, a factory worker lost part of his right thumb in a workplace accident when it was cut off by the blade of the machine he operated. He was out for a while, but when he was healthy enough to go back to his job, his supervisors asked him to show them exactly how the accident happened so that they could make sure it didn't happen again. Unfortunately, it did. As he was demonstrating the original incident, he sliced off part of the index finger of his left hand.
Oh.
Oops.
Oh.
I did it again.
Oh.
I just know before this is over, I'm going to need a whole lot of serious therapy. Look at my eye twitching.
Could you show us a third time?
But this time, use your toes.
Yes. Use your feet. I was thinking the same thing. Wow. Wow. And let's see. That is your odd news for
Friday.
And I have this question to pose.
What?
Which of you is attracted to me? Hands up!